Alright, I believe this was stage 6 at the Oregon State Championships. I can't remember what state it was. Let's break it down.
Stand by.
Alrighty. Speed this up here, get through the arrow moved right there, and I jumped. I'll play it. It's educational. He moved. I saw the movement of the corner of my eye, and I jumped before the timer actually went. So we reset. We redo it. It's an empty gun start. I love these. No, not really. So I get going. I should have got the gun up a hair higher here so I can look it into the mag well a little better, but I get it up, get it charged, get my feet quasi set. I did not get my foot, I'm not touching the ground, but good, by golly, I'm sure making an RO take a hard look at my foot. Start to move out of position there. Now, taking the partial first, I think it's a good option because it disappears real quick behind this corner. And then I start moving backwards. As I move backwards, here's my big mistake. I'm trying to hug this dang wall, which is pretty narrow for a big fella. I should have just taken this foot here and stepped out of the fault lines because I'm not scoring points or shooting, and reestablish and come back in. But instead, I do this weird hug the wall thing. I could have been quicker to get around that and had a better angle to shoot into this position. Now I had a choice to make on this array over here. There's 3 targets. The outside one appears pretty quickly. This one appears pretty quickly. This one you got to dig a little deeper. Here's the other thing. This one disappears really quick around that corner when you're trying to leave. So I had to make the choice. Do I want to shoot into position or shoot out? From spending a lot of time working on that with my students this year, I have found generally I am better off if I shoot into position. Instead of seeing them twice, I see them once and get out of there. So that's what I did. Good transition. You notice this? I come out of that. As soon as I fire that last shot, my head's moving. I'm looking for the next target. Now going to this next position, I have a headshot here. Full target here. Remember right, there's a headshot here and there's 2 poppers down here. My plan didn't go as planned. I came into the spot, shoot the full target because it disappears rather quick behind the wall. I already shot the headshot tight there. Because I saw the headshot here, I shot it. So when I go for the poppers, when you hear this, you're going to hear this big delay. The forward follower in the front. I had to wait for it to clear. I could have been transitioning back to this headshot and then come back to the steel. I had to sit there and wait on it. I think it probably cost me about a quarter second, maybe a little bit more. Something to remember, I'm figuring out now that I'm shooting major again. I've been shooting carry optics for years. Forward fallers tend to fall a little slower when you're shooting major. Minor, they pop back just a hair and drop quicker. Major, they stand up then fall. So it's something to think about when you're playing your stage plans in your head. There's one target to take through a port over this way. I took it on the move here, just aggressively. Hit my reload in a good position to do the reload because you're not scoring any points. You need to burn that time doing something productive. Come around, look at the footwork. Plant foot, my brake foot is my left foot, bend that knee. Quickly bring over my stop foot and go to work rather quickly. There's a fun little quick stage. Again, that movement into position here, I almost made an RO have to make a hard decision right there. My foot's clearly not on the ground, but you get a lesser RO, they're going to call you a foot fault on that. That was a bad thing. I need to get up on top of that board or be inside the board. Again, another takeaway is you step out of here. I should have taken this foot and placed it out here and get it going so I can reestablish. Instead of doing this weird drag step in there where I'm almost falling over. Shooting into position, finally stabilizing. Couldn't leave very quick on this one because it disappeared too quick. I tried to load my legs, probably could have done a little better job. But got the head around, start shooting. Man, that gun's flat. JPL precision, baby. Okay, some good takeaways on footwork in here. Weight was forward here. Most of the time when I shoot on the move, I have my weight back in my heels more. This one was an easy shot that I wanted to move more aggressive, so I got the weight moving forward. And there we go. Hope that teaches somebody something, or at least explains how I did it.